The same principles apply to a kid who starts off his first day 3 sets of 5 at 3:15 as if he started off the first day at 1:35. Because the principles of stress, recovery, adaptation apply to everybody. And I'd say that that's one of the primary benefits of our program is that it applies all across the entire human demographic because of the way it was developed. You know, I mean, Louis Simmons is real famous for having a whole bunch of strong guys in his gym. You know why Louis had a whole bunch of strong guys in his gym? Because he didn't let you in his gym unless you were totaling 2,000. Now, that would kind of skew what your results appear to be, doesn't it? I mean, wouldn't it? You know, if everybody in the gym is totaling over 2,000 because you wouldn't let them in the gym if they weren't, does that necessarily mean that you know how to make everybody strong? Well, no. No, it doesn't mean that at all. All it means is that you were good at recruiting. And that's blasphemy to some people, but that's just the facts. The facts are that if you start off with an extremely talented pool of trainees, that you may or may not know what the hell you're doing. And their strength levels are not indicative necessarily of the fact that you do know what you're doing. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think we call that the Chinese model now, right?
The Chinese model. Somebody just asked me about that today on the board. Wanted to know what I thought about the difference between USA weightlifting's approach to Olympic lifts and the Chinese approach to Olympic lifts, and I pointed out the fact that the Chinese have 1.5 billion people to choose a weightlifting team from, and that under those circumstances, their coaches may not be any better than ours, and probably aren't. I haven't seen a lot of Olympic weightlifting coaches that have put in the time to analyze these lifts from the mechanical standpoint the way we have. I've been around a lot of them. I know what they do, and I don't see anybody doing it at the level of mechanical analysis that we've got. And I don't think the Chinese do either, because they don't have to. For the same reason that Boyd Epley's locker room was full of freaks. The Chinese locker room is full of freaks too. And if you have a locker room full of freaks, it doesn't matter what you do. They're going to look good because they came in looking good. Now, the real question is, are you fulfilling their potential for improvement? And the answer to that is no, you're not. Unless you're doing it our way. That's how arrogant I am, yes. The height of arrogance, saying that I'm the only one. That's just math. I mean, just math. Am I arrogant because I can add 2 + 2 and get 4 every single time?
The answer is yes.
Yes, I am arrogant.